Shark attacks are on the rise across the world.
She was attacked by a tiger shark.
3 or 4 sharks circling.
His body was found on the ocean floor.
Gruesome leg injury.
A lot of blood in the water. Bite marks on him confirmed.
Violent shark attack.
Confirmed to be a bull shark.
Great white exploded out
3
of
or
the
4
water.
sharks circling.
Severe lacerations.
But were these attacks a result of the shark's behavior or our own? One team has taken a controversial stance.
Shark attacks happening in our oceans is a result of human behavior.
They think these attacks could have ended differently if only people knew the rules.
You can avoid almost every bad incident that happens with sharks.
And they'll put their theories to the ultimate test. You need to know the laws of Jaws. The team is already on the move to an experiment never before attempted. With the risks involved, their combined experience will be key.
You guys ready?
Liz Parkinson is a shark expert, teaching behavior while diving without a cage.
It's such a gray area when it comes to attracting sharks to you, but freediving with sharks is my life, and it's where I love to be.
Nick LaBeouf has been diving for a decade.
I've been interested in sharks my whole life. There is a risk diving with sharks. Maybe it's that risk that makes me feel alive.
Shark photographer Mike Dornelis has been up close with some of the most fearsome sharks on Earth.
I started diving with sharks at a really young age. It's about getting yourself into that mindset of entering a water with predators.
They're putting themselves in the open water.
We're gonna purposely put ourselves into these dangerous situations to show a way out. We have very experienced medics, safety divers, so we're doing this in the safest manner possible.
And a new species, infamous for their combative behavior, bull sharks. With one in particular standing out.
I was a little farther out than I should have been on my bodyboard. When he tore in, can't even explain or describe to you the excruciating pain. Tore my calf almost all the way off. There was 5 surgeries and blood transfusions, plasma transfusions. It's a surreal incident.
Amy has since recovered, but in the past year, shark attacks on bodyboarders like her have tripled, an alarming spike for the popular sport. Can anything be done to deter a bull shark focused on a target?
How long do you reckon it will take to get the bull sharks in?
In this location, they're all around, so I imagine pretty quickly, maybe 5-10 minutes.
Perched on a bodyboard, Liz will start 100 yards from shore, where Nick and Mike will be waiting. When a bull shark arrives, Liz will begin paddling, and that splashing should attract it towards her. Andy will keep watch with his camera from below, tracking the shark's distance from Liz.
He calls out 5 meters, 4, 3, and then that's when you'll stop movement, freeze.
That point is the key moment. Mike and Nick will begin slapping the surface at the shore to see if they can redirect the shark.
Sharks are naturally curious animals, so they tend to gravitate towards noise. So when somebody's splashing in the ocean, that is very attractive to the shark.
They don't call them bull sharks for nothing. We don't really want to mess around with these guys, so let's just get in, not get bit, and get out.
It's a completely different game when you're on the surface with sharks. And when you swim with bull sharks, they come in a lot stronger, a lot faster. It's just a different animal.
You got me? Check, check, check.
Got a little anxiety for Liz on this. I just want to get this sequence over with and move on.
Liz is set.
ABC, do you copy?
And soon,
Bull shark, we got a bull shark down here.
with a bull around Liz, the team is set to see if a person can assist a bodyboarder like Amy in trouble by slapping the surface themselves.
All right, Liz, you're moving. Go, go, go.
The bull is edging towards Liz. She has 80 yards to cover before being safely to shore.
He's pretty low in the water.
Liz, freeze, freeze, freeze.
On Mike and Nick's signal, Liz stops.
3 meters.
With Liz completely still,
He broke off. He broke off.
the shark is drawn to the shore team splashing.
You think of the way prey acts in the water when it's injured or it's hurt. Humans resembling the exact same thing and splashing around. You're gonna attract the shark.
We're good. Let's clear to keep going.
Roger, we're clear. Keep moving. Keep moving.
But as soon as Liz begins moving again,
Oh, okay, he's back. He's back. He's put on the path. He definitely headed to the surface. 5 meters, 4 meters, 3 meters.
Liz, freeze, freeze, freeze.
2 meters. Alright, he broke off, guys.
the strategy of slapping the water to distract the bull works, but the effects seem to be wearing off as the bull gets used to it.
This guy's definitely amped. Definitely amped. We got this up quick.
Bring it in, Liz. All right, everybody stay alert.
With 40 yards to go, the whole team is on edge.
Yeah, he's back.
And Liz begins the final stretch. But suddenly,
Now, Liz, stop. Stop, stop.
Hey, stop.
2 meters.
Liz.
Hey, stop. Stop. 1 meter. Good one, good one. Again.
the experiment concludes. Disaster was only averted by the backup safety measure.
Andy had a horn. It attaches to your air hose and creates a sound. It's like almost like a horn sound underwater.
Initially, the shoreside distraction seemed to be working.
Shark came in, it showed a lot of interest in her. We made the sounds and stuff to deter the shark. The shark did end up turning away.
But Liz didn't hear the final call to stop.
The boys started hitting the surface. I still carried on swimming, and I didn't really get from them that I should stop. So I just picked up the pace to get back to the beach.
For the team, it's clear that bodyboards can tempt a shark's attention.
You know, everyone's fine. Everyone's safe. The guys were there. I trust them. I've dived with them before. I'm just glad that it worked out safely and that everyone's fine.
디스커버리 샤크위크. 오직 디스커버리에서만 만나실 수 있습니다.